Hey guys, thanks for tuning into my video. And today I wanted to do a quick review on a gun that is probably the most misunderstood, misaligned, and people are the most confused about. This is about the Desert Eagle. Okay. And before I even touch it, I'm going to just talk about it a little, and then I'm going to go through the gun. The Desert Eagle, okay, originally was made in, conceived in Israel, and they manufactured. And it was the IMI munitions company, and they sold them and exported them out into the United States. Standard Desert Eagles all have a 1-year warranty. They had 44, 357, 50 AE, 440 Corban, and they made a wide arrangement of them. They made them in chrome plated, brushed chrome, nickel, brushed nickel, titanium gold, 24 karat plated, which means they put a thin layer of 24 karat gold on it, and they put a coating to protect the gold from wearing. That's on the Israeli made ones. They originally came out with the Mark 7, then they came out with the Mark 19. So there was various different models, but they all pretty much were interchangeable with their bolts and everything. The barrels, everything was just overall interchangeable gun. Now the gun itself is made out of CNC machined 440 carbon steel, just very high purity steel. Now the gun itself has about 14 metal injection parts, but the metal injection parts made on the Desert Eagle are made by Phillips, which makes some of the best metal injected parts. They're not cheap Japanese parts, or I don't know what's on the Kimbers or some of the guns that you buy, but they don't have shit parts on them. You can get a wide arrangement of grips for them. They make a rubber one that it normally comes with. You can get the wooden one. They make two or three different types of wooden ones. They make metal grips. They make a wide arrangements of them. And the sights actually, they're pretty. And the sights are pretty standard. The sights that they use on these guns. Now let's go ahead and show you it's not loaded. Okay, there is a bullet in there, but it's not loaded. And I always have fun showing people this gun is not loaded. Okay, this is a BeasT. Okay, so lock the slide back, and we'll go back up a little so you can see. Okay, so the gun is unloaded. And let me go ahead and show you some stuff on the gun here. This is the bolt. Okay, the bolt's a rotating bolt. You see how that rotates? Okay, it's a stationary barrel. There is some options you can get on the guns. I have them. I have the matching titanium sights. That actually I had done. It has a muzzle brake on it. I have the grips. Let's go ahead and show you some features here. It does have a safety, which disengages it. Now on the USA model, which this is right here, USA model, you'll notice the difference between that and the Israeli one. Everything is smooth, and it has this railed barrel, which is really nice. Okay. This has the wooden grips. Okay, and I actually sanded it down a little to get a different effect, and eventually I'll probably be getting these engraved. I'm not sure. I'm going to be doing something with it. It has a slide release here, nothing on that side. It has a magazine release here, nothing on that side. There is no step lanes. It's just a basic big chunk of steel. Big chunk of carbon, high quality steel that you throw at somebody, you could probably knock them out pretty good. The barrel is 6 inches, but when you add this, it's about 1.5 inches the muzzle brake. You have to send this gun to Magnum Research to get the muzzle brake put on, and they drill 3 holes and they mount it for you. Okay, takedown's fairly easy. The easiest way to do this, okay, you're going to want to click this. One, you're going to hold the barrel with your hand, and this button here you press in. Yeah. When you press it in, see how that goes? Then you're going to flip that and slowly release the barrel. And the barrel pops off. Well, your barrel there. You can take your gun now, hold here with your hand, pull it off. That's all there be. That's all she be inside this gun. There's not much. Takedown is very easy. You pop this pin, this whole unit comes right out. Over here, there's a little pin spring you lift up. You can pull this all out. Little spring there. Knock out the pins. Knock this pin out. Knock this pin out. The gun is taken completely apart. This is all hammer assembly. Everything comes right out. It's pretty easy. This is part of your trigger right there. See it slightly moving. This right here, all that'll come out too. Take down of this. This is your recoil spring, your gas chuck. It's pretty much your part. Not much left to do on that. The gun's pretty much apart. Put it back together. Pretty straightforward. Put the chuck back in. Push it like that. Take your barrel. Take your slide in your frame, put it like that. Once or twice. Usually keep the trigger down. Take your barrel, line it up, press it in, lock it, you're back together. Pretty straightforward. Like I say, it's a great gun. I really like it, and it's just if you wanted that fitting for that big bore gun, this is it. I have my titanium magazine, and this is the bullet that it takes right here. I have one in here. I'll show you. That's a 50 caliber. It's an actual 50A. That's a 335 grain bullet that it takes. Okay. Just wanted to show you that. And that is the Desert Eagle 50AE. This is the titanium tiger model, which means it has a titanium tiger finish on it. But they make them in other finishes. It just depends on what you like. And very well made gun. Very effective, very accurate. The biggest problem that the Desert Eagles have are with these magazines. Back here, these are not pulled out enough. They're too flat and they get stuck into the magazine well. Or some of the ends here are too high. You have to sand them down and they can get caught in the slide and lock the slide back. Those are the biggest problems. But if you take care of those, you're all set. And just about every gun has problems. But the gun doesn't have the problem. It's the aftermarket. You know, Magnum Research does not make this magazine. Another company makes it for them. So anytime you have somebody making something for you, you can definitely have some problems. But thanks a lot for tuning into my video. Have a nice day, and I appreciate your time. And please subscribe.